Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to be taking you along with me for a power hour speed cleaning. Y'all know I love me a timer and racing against the clock. I've got a few items on my to-do list to get done around the house, plus I have a small Old Navy haul I wanted to share with y'all. So if you've got your to-do list, grab it and let's do this together. So first, I wanted to share with y'all these frames that I found at Ross that I've just been on the hunt for. Sometimes I just stop in and see what frames they have. Ross is just one of those stores you never know what they're gonna have. You never know what you're gonna find. But I do have a wall with black frames, and so I wanted to start putting some 8x10s on there, but when I had bought the first frame, it was kind of too big, but I didn't want to return the frames. So here, I just love what this has got going on. It's got the gold trim around and the black. I don't know, it's just different than the plain black. So I really liked this. I had purchased some before this Ross trip that were gold and black, and I just liked them so much, and so I just kind of want to keep that theme going. And this one isn't gold and black, it's like a light wood and black, but I mean, it still looks good to me. And where I am putting these, I'm going to put these on my stairs. I actually have a wall of frames that are not black, they're that light wood color. So I figured that'll go good with that. And so I paid $8.99 for each of these. So basically $9, 9 times 3, 27. So about $30 for all 3 frames. So yeah, I've just been collecting what I can from Ross with these frames. And then while I was there, I picked up some of these Little Trees car air fresheners. I feel like they can be so pricey at the grocery store and at Walmart. I can't remember what I paid for them at Ross, but the price was cheaper than what you would pay at Walmart per Little Tree. And then here is all the stuff I got from Old Navy. I'm just gonna get them out of the package, lay them out so you can see what we've got going on, and then we'll get all into this. Okay, so here's what I got from Old Navy. Nothing too crazy. I just did a small haul. They get me with that super cash. If you know, you know. So I did go ahead and buy my son a new pair of shorts because he just needs another pair. I mean, my kids have enough clothes, but I thought those were pretty nice, and he is going to start school this year. So I just wanted to get him a couple of new items. And here is another new shirt. But like I said, I'm always buying my kids clothes, but you know, I guess there's nothing like a brand new shirt, you know? And I thought this one was cute. It has a baseball on it, and then on the back it says Home Plate Hero. I thought that was really cute. And if you shop at Old Navy, you know their clothes kind of cost next to nothing if you get them on sale and then combine with coupons and your points. And the kids grow so fast, so I don't like to spend too much money on their clothes. And Old Navy, their quality isn't too bad. And so I have a pair of these shorts. They're kind of like a peachy coral color, but they've actually gotten small on me, so I needed to go up a size, and I bought myself this beige color, and then you saw that little army green color. I thought those were some pretty colors, and you can kind of match with different things. I bought a new shirt of this. So I have a white shirt like that. I also have a pink, a blue, and a black. And so between all that, I can make some outfits work with the shorts that I have on right now. And then, of course, those beige ones on the bed. So here's how those were fitting. Of course, when you order stuff online, you have to try them on, make sure that they fit well, because if not, you got to make sure you return them within that window. That has happened to me too many times. Sometimes I forget to try on stuff, and then I finally get around to trying them on and they don't fit, and then I go past the return window and I am just SOL. But with all these, we kept them. I needed some shorts for the trip that we were going on. So those are the shorts that I took with me. I don't know about y'all, but after having my second kid, it's so hard to find any clothes that fit or even are comfortable. My body is just in a weird spot right now. So I just thought that I would treat myself and buy me some shorts that I can actually wear out in public because I have a bunch of workout shorts. And then I also bought this oversized t-shirt. This is a size extra small. I have bought medium and small, but they are just way too oversized. So I wanted to try an extra small this time, and this size fits okay. And so here we are, first load. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of my son's clothes in there. And then you saw that stack of pants with some jeans in there. I'm gonna finally get those washed. Those are some hand-me-downs from my brother. If you watched that video, you know that those hand-me-downs were sitting there for a while. So yes, here I am finally getting them washed. I'm gonna hang them to dry and then get them put away. All right, so here we go. We are going to get this power hour started. So the things that I have got on my list are vacuum the hallway rugs, wipe down the kitchen table, sweep and mop, wipe down counters, wipe down stove, clean the bathroom, put away any laundry. It's kind of what I'm doing now. I kind of got a head start on that before I started the timer. And then, of course, start a load of laundry. But I already did that. I want to say that's the only load that I'm doing in this video. I don't know why I said here's the first load. I think that's the only load. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, let's see if I can get all of this done. Y'all know I love me a timer because I cannot spend too much time cleaning because then I will just end up cleaning all day and nobody wants to do that. More power to you if you do not set timers and you can just get it done. I'd say that I love setting timers, but honestly, I probably do it 75% of the time and if I'm the only one home. Because, of course, if you're trying to clean with kids around or any other family members, you can get pulled away. And so there's just no point in setting the timer because whatever you're trying to get done, it's either going to get done or it's not going to get done. Last night, I did try to clean the kitchen a little bit better before going to bed because, oh my God, yesterday morning, the struggle was real. So many dishes in the sink. I don't even know how it happens. And then the breakfast dishes get thrown on top of that. But then also, I don't like to cook in a dirty kitchen. Well, by dirty kitchen, I mean full sink, I guess. It just got so overwhelming and I had to have a pep talk with myself that I allowed it to get that way. So I need to do something about it. No one else is going to fix it for me. So I have to do it myself. So I don't know. We'll see how tonight goes and if I want to keep this night cleaning going because if you've watched any of my past videos, you'll know I don't really do night cleanings anymore. Whatever gets done after dinner, it's done, whatever, because then after that time, it's just bath time and then veg out on the couch for maybe about 20-30 minutes and then brush teeth and go to bed. So realistically, I just don't have time for it. Well, I guess I do if I want to sacrifice sleep. But right now, I try to get as much sleep as I can. So like I said, we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe after I put my little one to sleep, we'll see if I can get back up out of bed and get any finishing touches done on the kitchen. Because like I said, it's not fully dirty, but there's just some little stragglers that end up showing up after dinner and then end up staying till the morning. If you missed last week's video, I will add a card here and then add a link below and then pin it in the comments. It was an extreme pantry, declutter, and clean. It was way overdue, and it is so satisfying throwing out any stale or old stuff that was in there. Afterwards, I felt like myself and the pantry could breathe. So if you've got a small project that's been on your list and you've been thinking about doing it, go watch that video or even put it on right when you're about to tackle your project and use it as your motivation to get it done. Because I had let the pantry get so bad, I was kind of avoiding it for months. It's probably been maybe even a year, and I knew it needed to get done. So finally, I just 1, 2, 3, go, and did it. Okay, so back to the frames that I showed y'all at the beginning of this video. Since then, I have hung them up. I needed to get them out of the way so I can decorate for my son's birthday. I either use the breakfast area or dining room to decorate for birthdays. He got the dining room. So I have a wall of black frames, and I wanted to start adding 8x10s, but after I had bought a first set of 8x10 frames, they were just too big for that wall, so I decided to put those frames along the wall next to the stairs. And I'll just keep that other wall just 5x7s and 4x6s. But the 8x10s on the stairs actually looks really nice, and I'm so happy that I decided to do this. I'm done with one wall. It has 4 frames, and then I have one left from the 3 that I showed y'all earlier. So I need to go buy 3 more frames to finish that other wall, like on the second set of stairs, like getting up to the second floor, or half floor, I should say. I do get why people love to decorate. It really does make the home feel different after you have added your personal touch to it. And me, I am crazy about trying to put up some more pictures. I have so many pictures that I love. The only issue that I have is just finding those favorites, which are really hard. I think that they can be a nice reminder of fun times and good times in your life, and you should display what you're proud of. I have 2 sets of mixed tiles in the house. Those are the ones that come with magnets that you stick to the frame, and then you stick another magnet to the wall, and then the frame just magnetically sticks to the wall. It's so cool. I don't know why I didn't do that for these pictures I'm gonna put in the frames I bought. I think I just saw the frames at Ross and I liked them so much I couldn't resist. But don't get me wrong, I do love me some mixed tiles. They are pricey, but they always have sales and discount codes that you can use. But I will say they are worth the price. Next, I am moving into the hallways to sweep, mop, and vacuum. Well, I'm going to Swiffer. These are high traffic areas, so realistically, I should be doing this probably every other weekend, if not every weekend. But of course, that just does not happen in this house. I have been trying to use up my Swiffer pads once I open a package because they can dry out if the package is open and if you don't use them in a long time. So anyways, about the mixed tiles, I didn't mean to say you just stick a magnet on the frame and then on the wall and then you're done. You actually have to upload the photos you want on the website when you're ready to order, and they get printed onto this really nice poster type thing, and then they frame it. You can pick your frame. Then from there, they send you, the frame the magnets. So you definitely want pictures that you know you're going to want to keep up all the time. Not that anyone is out there swapping out photos from their frames. I know I don't do that. Not sure if anyone else does. So one set of mixed tiles, I have some real nice Christmas pictures. The kids took one year, and then some family photos with that set. There's 4 of them. And then the second set I have are 3 large family photos we took. One is a family pic, and then the other 2, I have 2 individuals of my 2 boys. So you definitely have to choose pictures you want printed onto the poster type thing. So with the mixed tiles, I feel like frames can sometimes be such a hassle because yes, I've been buying those frames from Ross, but I did have to return 2 because when I took off the cardboard that they put on the corners of the frame was broken. And this was from a previous trip to Ross. This was when I bought my first set of the black frames. The ones I showed you earlier in the video, this was from another trip to Ross. So the ones I showed you earlier, I still have those. Those were all good. And so I took it to Mike. I was like, do you think you can fix this? And obviously he was like, well, I can, but he was like, did you break it? And I was like, no, like I just took it off and it was like that. And he was just like, you know what? He's like, you should just return it and get your money back. He's like, that's not right. Because honestly, like it was really broken. Like it was kind of taking the rest of the frame apart just because of that one corner. So that's one good thing about mixed tiles is you don't have to worry about getting the actual printed photo, take apart a frame, put it in the glass, and then put the frame back together and then hang it up. So I think that's probably one thing you're paying for with the mixed tiles is just, it's kind of hassle-free. You literally just upload and you're done. We have moved into the kitchen. I am just going to get these snacks put away. Then I'm going to wipe down the table, stove, and counters. So who else has been struggling with the weather and this heat? It has been so hot the past month. Usually our AC can hang with the temp that is outside all these years and keep us really cool inside and comfortable. But the past month has been putting our AC to work, and it's just been hot in the house. So hot that we thought we needed more insulation, which was fine because the guy that came to look at it said we were missing a lot, which makes sense because the house is a little bit older now, and I do not see the previous owners replacing insulation so early on. From the time the house was built until now, it was a good time to do that. So we did that, and still the AC is just struggling to keep up with the outside. I did not think that it would have to come to this, but Mike ended up buying a nice portable AC unit from Amazon and a new stand-up fan. So he's been moving those around to the rooms that we're in because it's just been so hot. I usually blow dry my hair whenever I wash it, but I haven't even been doing that because it's too hot. But maybe that's a good thing, and it'll give my hair a break from that blowing heat. But yeah, I just thought that it was weird that that's going on because Mike actually does really good with cleaning the outside AC unit and then draining a line that runs from here to there in order for the AC to work properly. He takes care of all that stuff really good. So that's why the only thing that we can think of is it's just having a hard time keeping up with how hot it is outside. And so I guess we really are in record-setting temps. This past weekend, we went to a back to school expo because they had a cute photo op for the grade that my little one is going to. So I wanted to have that memento for when he gets older, because they had a certificate as well and he was able to put his handprint on it. It's just so cute. They were also giving away food, backpacks, school supplies, free haircuts, and just a bunch of different vendors. But really, I just wanted the photo and the certificate. So we did that and came back home, and they actually gave him a little bottle of bubbles as well. So when we got back home, we got ready to go to the water park because time is ticking for that. And I just want to use our passes up before the season ends. We haven't really gone to get our money's worth. So yeah, we really need to. I think you just go twice and then you get your money's worth. So I'm fine with that. And it is to the point that maybe next year I might not even buy us passes again for the water park because we've just been going to our neighborhood pool a lot and my son has been content with that. So I don't know, maybe next year I'll try not buying passes and just stick to the pool. But I'm glad I went to the water park because he just had so much fun. The traffic getting in and the parking was crazy though. We were probably in line for a good 20 to 30 minutes just for that. We did go at a bad time though, because usually I like to go 30 minutes before they open, like get there and then be in line for parking. But I was just taking my time getting ready once we got back from the expo. But it was kind of good because usually I am just overly stressed and just trying to get everything done. But that morning I remember telling myself I just got to take it easy and just whatever happens, happens. Not everything has to be perfect all the time. So we got there maybe 30 minutes after they opened, and yeah, just a hot mess. We were lucky to even find a chair to put our stuff at. So I definitely want to go at my usual time if we go again before they close for the season. Because yeah, I'm not the type of person to rent a locker. I just like to throw my bag on a chair and our towels on a chair and be done. It's fine. I mean, like everybody else does, but I'm sure some people do get lockers, but we are just not those people. While the kitchen floor dries, this area has already dried, so I'm going to put whatever needs to be put back here and just get some stuff back in order over here. My timer that I set for an hour has gone off, so the power hour is done, and here is all that I was able to get done. I was able to vacuum the hallway rugs, wipe down the kitchen table, sweep and mop the hallways and kitchen, wipe down the counters and stove. I cleaned my bathroom, started a load of laundry, and put away some laundry. So everything you're going to see after this is after the timer went off and is not within that hour because I could not leave these wet clothes in the washer. I needed to get them into the dryer or hung. And all of that took about 5 to 10 minutes. So let's get this done. Back to the AC Chronicles. So the school expo and water park was on Saturday. Then on Sunday, I just wanted to do something else with my little one. I even thought about taking him to the water park again. But honestly, I woke up pretty late on Sunday And so I was just like, oh man, there's no way that I can make it there 30 minutes before they open. It's just going to be a repeat of yesterday. And I kind of don't want to spend so much time in line and then park so far and then have trouble finding a chair. And so we ended up going to the pool for a couple hours, but I'm kind of glad because my kid, he actually asked to go to the pool. So I was like, okay, cool. This all works out. So I went to the pool, got home, ate lunch, took baths, took a nap. Then when I got up, I wanted to go grocery shopping like we usually do on the weekends and help Mike do the meal prep for the week. But all those plans just came to a halt when Mike said he heard something go out AC wise. So if I can remember right, I think it was the condenser. I don't know. So he was like, it's about to get really hot in here. I got to go to Home Depot and get the stuff to fix this. But I mean, we could take it. We were already immune to whatever temp the house would be at. But then I kind of took it as, well, let's just go get snow cones while Daddy fixes the AC. So that's what we did. And this really good snow cone spot is right next to my aunt's house. So we went to go visit them for a little bit after waiting in line for 30 minutes at the snow cone stand. But that's kind of just what it is because her snow cones are so good. And so while we were gone, Mike did end up fixing the AC. And then after that, he ended up going grocery shopping. Real quick, I just wanted to show you this bread I made with that bread flour that was in the pantry. This stuff is so good. My oldest tears this apart, and that is why one of my towels is missing from my oven handle. But anyways, thank you for joining me for this Power Hour speed cleaning. I hope this video gave you some motivation and helped in some way, and I hope you have a great day, night, week, weekend, or whenever you're watching this. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I will see you next time.